Peace and blessings to you, my viewer. This is GQ. In this video, I'll be treating the question, what is SCF chain? I'll also be illustrating how it works, and then I'll also show you how you can earn up to 1.4% daily by staking on SCF chain. So, what is SCF chain? SCF chain is a next generation high performance public blockchain with a dual chain architecture supporting the underlying infrastructure of the future financial system, which we know to be DeFi, decentralized finance. It is compatible with Ethereum virtual machine and has a rich and diverse ecosystem. By its dual chain architecture, SCF chain achieves a balance of the blockchain trilemma, providing optimal scalability without compromising security while maintaining decentralization. Some of the applications on the SCF chain ecosystem include FinSwap, FinSBT, FUSD, FinPay, FinBill, FinX, FinBox, and FinSol. These are dApps, decentralized apps that run on the SCF blockchain, providing decentralized finance services to their users. Now let's talk about how it works. The SCF chain is accessible through the mobile app SCF, which works just like Trust Wallet, MetaMask, TronLink, SafePal, Robinhood, Exodus, and the likes. And just like you know on these other apps, the SCF app comes with a decentralized wallet, the interface of which looks just like this. And by decentralized wallet, we mean that you and you alone possess the private keys to your wallet. Whatever you have as assets in this wallet are in your full custody, you and you alone. So let me put this wallet aside and talk about the SCF chain liquidity pool. Now, as we all know, the liquidity pool of any decentralized finance blockchain is the lifeblood of that blockchain. And that's because the liquidity pool is what fuels the decentralized apps, or if you like, the services that are built on the blockchain. And as previously seen on an earlier slide, these are the various dApps powered by the SCF blockchain. And as we should all understand, without the liquidity pool backing it up, providing decentralized financial services through these dApps will not be possible, okay? However, the main point of interest is this. As users make use of the services on these dApps, gas fees are charged at every point of transactions performed on the blockchain. So these gas fees are the avenues through which revenue is being generated on the blockchain, which then replenishes the liquidity pool. And that is how it works. Now let's bring back into this picture our decentralized wallet on SCF chain. So here's your decentralized wallet, independent of the liquidity pool. Get this, your decentralized wallet on SCF chain, it is not a subset of the liquidity pool. It is separate from the liquidity pool. It is independent, standalone. Your decentralized wallet is in your custody and your custody alone. Never forget that, okay? Now here's the opportunity. Pay attention. You have the opportunity to provide liquidity into the liquidity pool simply by deploying your own assets out of your wallet into the liquidity pool. And once you do that, you have provided liquidity to fuel the blockchain. Is that all right? Now, for doing that, you are issued FinLP tokens. FinLP tokens essentially represent the units of liquidity you hold within the pool, sort of like your shareholdings of the liquidity pool. All right? On your FinLP tokens, you earn aggregated pool income. Now, at that level of just providing liquidity, you are doing so on flexible terms, meaning you are free to take out that liquidity you provided at any time, okay? And then, of course, the aggregated pool income you get on your liquidity fluctuates. It doesn't come at a constant rate. It depends on how much liquidity is within the pool and how much of that liquidity you are holding and how much gas fees are being generated while you hold such liquidity in the pool. Flexible terms. That is the first level of committing your funds to the liquidity pool. Okay? But you can take it a level further by staking your liquidity in the pool. All right? Now, when you stake your liquidity, it means that your liquidity is now locked for a specific period of time on fixed terms. Okay? So through that period of staking, you get to earn staking rewards on daily basis up to 1.4% daily on that amount of funds you stake. Now note that I said up to 1.4%. The actual percentage, which will range from 1 to 1.4%, will depend on your option. That is the staking option you select. I will elaborate on the staking options as we move forward in this video. All right. But just know that you can earn up to 1.4% on whatever amount you decide to stake. Now, these daily staking rewards get collected into a bucket called pledge proceeds. All right. And as they come, you are free to receive them into your SCF wallet on daily basis if you like. All right. But if you also like, you can let them collect there for the full period of the staking. And then at the end of the period, you can then receive everything once into your SCF wallet. Okay. Now, at the end of that staking period, the daily staking rewards cease. They stop because the staking period is over, right? And then once that happens, the liquidity you have staked gets unlocked. And when it's unlocked, you now have access to redeem that liquidity that has been staked. Redeeming it means it is now back into the first level of simply providing liquidity on flexible terms. All right. And as you know, having your liquidity on that level on flexible terms means that you are free to withdraw it out of the liquidity pool at any time. So if you wish, you can then withdraw all your funds, all your capital out of the liquidity pool and back into your SCF wallet. Doing that completes the full journey from beginning, middle, and end. Okay? Now, this is the picture of the opportunity you have to earn up to 1.4% daily on your capital by providing and staking liquidity on the SCF chain liquidity pool. Now, there are a few things you need to know. The SCF blockchain has its own stable coin, FUSD. The FUSD is pegged to the US dollar. One FUSD always equivalent to $1. Okay? Also, the SCF chain has its own native coin, SCF. Now, the SCF coin fluctuates in price according to the valuation of the liquidity pool. Providing and staking liquidity on SCF chain is done in a combination of the stable coin FUSD and the native coin SCF in 50-50 proportion. So you don't just provide liquidity in any coin. It has to be the pair of these two coins. Say, for example, you want to provide a value of $5,000 worth of liquidity. You need to have half of that, which is $2,500 in FUSD, and the other half, $2,500 worth of SCF coin. It is the combination of these two assets that can be added into the liquidity pool. All right. Providing liquidity simply means committing your assets to the SCF chain liquidity pool on flexible terms, whereas staking liquidity simply means committing your assets to the SCF chain liquidity pool on fixed terms. To further illustrate on this, when you provide liquidity, you earn an aggregated pool income at a fluctuating rate for a flexible period of time. But when you stake liquidity, you do so for a 7-day period or a 15-day period, or a 30-day period. And you have the two options of receiving your staking rewards either in the stable coin FUSD or in the native coin SCF. So for the 7-day period of staking, if you choose to receive your staking rewards in FUSD, what you get is 1% daily for those 7 days. But if you choose to receive your staking rewards in SCF, what you get is 1.1% daily for those 7 days. Then for the 15-day period of staking, if you choose to receive your rewards in FUSD, you get 1.1% daily. And if you choose to receive your rewards in SCF, you get 1.2% daily. Lastly, for the 30-day period of staking, if you opt to receive the rewards in FUSD, you get 1.2% daily. And if you opt to receive your rewards in SCF, what you get is 1.4% daily for that period of 30 days. Now remember, at the end of whatever staking period you go for, you would have access to redeem your capital out of the liquidity pool. Okay? That means you can get your money back, your initial capital back, even after having earned the staking rewards every day according to your option of staking. Okay? Now, minimum liquidity provided is 1 FinLP. And as you may remember from an earlier part of this presentation, FinLP represents the unit of liquidity in the liquidity pool. So at whatever time you may want to provide liquidity to the SCF chain, you cannot provide liquidity less than the value of 1 FinLP. I hope that is okay. Lastly, eligibility for residual rewards. Residual rewards refers to the added advantage of earning commissions or rewards on the liquidity provided by people you referred to SCF chain. Now, you do not have to refer anyone to SCF chain if you do not want to. Referring is not mandatory. You can go ahead on your own to provide and stake liquidity on SCF chain and earn your daily staking rewards for doing that. You do not have to refer if you do not want to. But if you are willing to refer others to this opportunity, you stand a chance to earn commissions or rewards on the liquidity they provided. But in order to be eligible to enjoy this income leverage, you would need to yourself have a minimum of 1 SCF coin in liquidity holding. That is to say, you yourself should have provided liquidity to the pool, and of your liquidity, you should be having at least 1 SCF coin. Remember that liquidity is provided in a pair of the FUSD stablecoin and the SCF native coin. So this here is talking about that part that is the SCF coin. It shouldn't be less than 1 SCF coin. That is what will make you eligible to enjoy that income leverage on the liquidity provided by people you referred to the opportunity. And that brings me to the end of this presentation. I'm sure you got a lot of value from it. I wish you all the best. Until next up, bless up.